阅读器部镜头死角，这是什么意思啊？只能继续啊，保真度吧，我们维持保真度啊。哦，要翻快才能继续哦。接受。并且线上还有线上奖励耶。哇，为什么在那个啊？亮度通常要亮一点。这是什么东西啊？霍格华兹巫术学院的5年级生于9月1号开始，初步的物质力备齐，并陪伴我前往城堡。禁止17岁以下的在校外使用魔法。哇，开始要捏脸了，是不是？他刚刚一开始用的就很帅。刚刚原本是哪一个啊？那就这货吧。还能改变什么？哦，他好像，我这光捏脸就可以捏半天了。他好像是。我不要政治正确哦，他好像是不是太黑了？不要政治正确哦，怎么都是有点偏黑啊？这是女的啊？啊，就是这个。哇，这个真的是，肤色，哦，最白就是这样子啦。下一个，发型。这样就好了啦。
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be a few cobwebs and some dust. That was quite something.
那只能那个。 太大声了啦！知不知道现在很晚了？
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
这是谁？
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've elaborated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatregoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak.
上个厕所。
Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
The wall.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
Companion.
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
Extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
那么大只的
What have I?
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat.
他是看到龙是不是啊？
It
我又
was
没
your
算进。
wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That's
妖精哦，
What's that glow?
他竟然可以开，他是妖精啊！
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do need to
哇，被龙吃掉了。哇，这个好像暗黑破坏神的头啊！哇！速速前进，速速走，速速前进。
Are you all right? You're hurt.
哇，血是没有的迹象。
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
回神魔药，回神魔药，按下下。速速回魔，速速回体。哇，这样就满了。
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he. What the hell got into that damn thing?
哇，那个
Attacking a carriage
他被吃掉了。
mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Professor? Sir,
波费斯
where are we?
I'm
观
not
看天
sure.
空。
But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
这样有点转太快哦。哇，阿柱把那个魔杖伸出来。哎，然后甩棍哦。甩棍，动画来了！哇哦，我们已经到了吗？
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir,
Scottish.
brilliant. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
精灵，
Mind your step.
这是说明而已嘞。
Where do you
精
suppose I
灵，
got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
要不要在地上写绝景啊 ？Elden Ring， 跳跃，叉跳跃，正常操作，跳不上去啊。 有助跑跳比较高。
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
洛斯探呐、洛斯探，哇，这也要弄绝景。绝景吗？绝景吗 ？This way。绝景吗
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to make this
结界吗
Let's see some of that one work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
基础魔法。牙兔啊，什么意思？几点 R2 已进行基础。哦，点一次就是一发啦，哎，跟开枪一样。啊，什么意思啊？我来看，仔细看一下。有些玩家透过偏好哦，有没有这么帅啊？他以为是西部牛仔就对了。这好像那个弗利莎的那个咻纸枪。
Your one-work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
好像纸枪哦，弗利莎的纸枪。射他没有用。
Ah, up there.
哦，这有一个宝箱。没有东西，哦，48块啦。感觉金子比较重要，是不是？他才会给。
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself.
我现在没有控制了。哇！修复。哇哦！哇哦！这是什么？修复魔法。射鸟，现在感觉你看这样子射，他没办法射到天边，就在前面，感觉前面有一堵墙，那你就在前面就花起来，好像那个，好像那个放鞭炮，咻！
Almost there.
秀皮，秀皮，要指枪龙了吗？
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
就是这个啊。
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
史达丘啊，史达丘，哎呦，不行哎，史达丘，史达丘过去就过关了，史达丘，史大丘，这是史大丘。 哦，它好像只能连射3发，它就会停，是不是？你看，1、2、3，强制就停下来。这个1、2、3一样，1、2、3，2、3，1、2、1、2、1、2。
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? Professor Fig!
哦，门呢？
Why would someone have conjured that enchanted
他
stone
明明会
here?
魔法，他都还这么
And
惊
how's there
讶
a。room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
我还怎么互动？我就只能发射啊！方块啊！
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
进来啊！有人在睡觉。 环生，哇！哦，里面有怪物哎。
Hello?
精灵，我来到精灵世界，到这里，不可能有人会进来。
Just a moment. Oh. Where have we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Great?
哇，好花俏的。
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
这手好大，他为什么皱眉头？
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
OK，
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12.
Until now.
Today.
辛苦你了。OK，
Vault 12.
了
Thank
解。
you for your help.
把它，
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
Para
instructions for
cuantia.
Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
谢谢行。
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
现现行。什么意思啊？ 什么意思啊？到底什么意思啊？哎呀，这第一关就卡关呢，这到底什么意思啊？他没办法第二次加速啊。他还是追得上啊，所以要怎样？哦，这个十字按钮可以这样子。哦，可以这样子，再加速，再过来。哦，现现行，施展。
There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Try again. 再踹他一下，一个巨人呗。
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey
过
container.
3次就会电到，一、
See reveals the way
4
forward.
次又电到，
Then I dare say
电
we
到。
are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Lead the way. 现行，现行，现行。
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What does it mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Ravenna, I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
现行，现行，现行。
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
又是十大揪。
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
十大揪。
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match.
十大揪。
Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
摩斯路。 路摩斯，
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light. Lumos.
破心墙。Window 破心墙，哎呀！冒死路。Stay close.
Professor Fig.
Professor,
where are you? This isn't good.
活费奢，哎，这已经开始了，是不是
？Lumos, where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Lumos. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. To align these statues with their reflections. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
It's 是三角啦。还有旋转，那个是什么？在护心墙的时候，金色数字来表示。potato。 Potato。查看你的目标可以接施Potato。Potato。Potato。Potato。Potato。Potato。好了，我知道啦，我是练一下，不给练哦。Potato 不打了。Potato。Potato。Potato。好了，接下来是往哪里走？按住护心墙移，剁死啊！剁死是什么？哦，不是用那个。剁死应该是三角形吧？哦，按住哦，这按着啊，剁死。哦，懂了啦。什么东西呀？护心墙。找上 Mr. Flag。
Lumos。
蜡烛两头烧。我在这里了。
Revelio。
现现行。
Lumos。Protego。
护心墙。鼻烟壶。
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder.
他想要摸摸看，上厕所。
Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
哇，他干嘛？他把思想存起来。
That's what I'm seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they? I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
哇，
I
很有
was
气势的
right.
孩子哎。
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones. Sir, they have the key to the vault. Choose your next words wisely. I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear.
Quite clearly.
Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin.
哥布林
He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be.
这个我们到
It
了。
seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
哦，我要被分类了。前面就是试玩版吧？试玩版就到前面这里了。哇，是不是绝景？哇！哇！霍格华兹的传承，哦，这个谁没有改？它不叫哈利波特，叫霍格华兹的传承。霍格华兹的传承，以及海利波特。霍格华兹的传承，霍格华兹。
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
到霍格华兹了 ，surprise！ 分类帽，这就跟玛丽兄弟的那个帽子一样嘛。Next.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
最大的
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony is over.
It's over.
Complications.
Complications?
Complication.
Enough. Goblins.
Enough.
I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever
Rumors,
patience
Fig.
I had left.
That
If you're lucky,
my
we might
patience.
still be able to get you sorted this evening.
this evening. Wait,
I'll be in touch.
I'll be in touch. 哇！哇！哈利波特，他就是哈利波
Professor
特在那里。
We've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Have a seat. 我要被分类了。
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well.
Interesting.
I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
curiosity, ambition.
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
葛莱芬多，我是葛莱芬多，那就去葛莱芬多吧。Gryffindor.
Better be Gryffindor.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Oh.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
不翻翻别的东西吗？他也不介绍他旁边住了谁。霹雳鬼。
Potato.
Potato.
Revelio.
现现行跟 potato。现现行跟 potato。
Which way is the common room?
看小地图啊，你不会看小地图啊？现现行 potato。
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in the 5th year.
New 5th year. They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon fruit, like that poor man from the ministry.
Can't imagine starting a musical business.
I hope a professor catches her this time.
Professor could arrive both. Oh, what did I do wrong this time? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
格西达。
People I feel sorry for are the ones
Nelly
who
would
receive
do anything for attention.
You weren't born with wings.
Professor could arrive any
I'm sure you'd use them. Taking care of yourself, I hope.
Hogwarts hasn't looked the same since Black took over. Lucky for us, we have Professor Weasley. I wish Hogwarts would teach us how to become animated.
You'll like it, trust me.
Shame you weren't born with
If
wings.
I get caught, I shan't
That
defend
girl,
you.
Sure
she can
you'd
get away
use
with
them.
anything.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's true, and I was almost killed. Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
How awful for you. And of course, that poor man from the ministry. But still, you got to see a dragon. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrived via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Here, have a sip. Go on. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer.
I'm
almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
李子维，等我了啊。
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
还有挑战什么？找画是不是
Clever, isn't it? Keep
Revelio.
your eyes open for more.
这行。哇，它可以变这么多魔术出来啊！这是什么啊？路莫斯，这边是有一个东西，是不是啊
Revelio.
Protego.
Revelio.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
跑到中央大厅吧。开启地图。左边是学校和教授居住的地方。南区在哪里？这里啊。 出路眼。
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Central Hall.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I fell asleep in traffic.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
Professor Sharp terrified. He glanced sideways at me
I hear Feldcroft's been getting attacked by Ranrock's loyalists. Will not find me there anytime soon.
Isn't Sebastian Sallow's family from Feldcroft? I would have expected him to be from somewhere more posh.
I'll be weeks from Spintwitches such interesting notions about how to improve brooms. Most of the stuff he does that one.
Revelio.
I could just have
What was that for?
broomsticks right now.
Revelio.
He never shuts up about you.
Lie. I know you're lying. Not this weekend. What am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble
Revelio.
upon the illuminating that solves the mystery.
Protego. Revelio.
It was only Accio. I don't see what the fuss is about.
Someone's bound to solve the riddle of the empty painting soon.
Revelio.
Travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Lumos.
这个不能让人家找吗？
It's a good thing the owlery is away from the rest of the school.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
In my opinion, divination is a load of rubbish.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Also, my parents spend a lot in
Revelio.
I prefer the three broomsticks to the hogshead.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech, stirred clockwise.
Lumos.
Now,
Revelio.
is it 2 pinches of Angelica?
Protego.
3?
You can get all sorts of clothing and cladding. It's not just common.
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. The moth stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Protego.
将飞蛾带回画廊，去找飞蛾。
Lumos. Lumos.
It's always so exciting to see the owl come swooping into the great hall.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
I need to stop by the owler.
Lumos.
I'm saving up for a new broom. Reckon I'll be going for a new one.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Protego.
多种图案呢。
Lumos.
路马斯。
Revelio.
现现行，这个不晓得怎么解。
I wonder if it's even quieter in the restricted section of the library. What would happen?
这个地上都是剑啊。
I still can't manage to transfigure a match into a needle without catching it on fire. I bet all the answers.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Lumos.
路摩斯。
How many owls do you think Hogwarts has? How do we let it just become?
撸猫。
I adore getting owls wrong.
Revelio.
Fills our stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance. Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure
Lumos.
to tell him how very much you despise him.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. another dummy deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As marked. Good. Now, the basic cast. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Levioso! You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you. Boom.
I know. Levioso.
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Levioso!
Levioso!
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you.
Revelio.
Not the other way around.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Levioso?
Levioso!
Levioso.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned? Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Sebastian.
Levioso. Revelio. Levioso.
上不去啊！莱比乌索，我学会了莱比乌索啊。
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Lumos. Protego.
莱比乌索。
I try to imagine great
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso.
Lumo.
Levioso. Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
速速前。
Akio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
哈利波特啊！
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
速速前。
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like Accio, if you will, but instead, that's it! Splendid! Very good! Very good! Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this? That is how it's done.
轮到 Kevin 了。
Accio.
Hold your composure.
Let us see this. There we go.
Excellent control there.
Here we go.
哇！一定要把它打下来。
Well done.
它不能控制方向，它只能人控制方
Let us
向。
make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
怎样？来吧
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
，this one。
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
我已经把
That
你
is
打
how
下去
it's。done.
Accio.
That's it.
Let us see this.
哇！他打不下去耶。我把他打不下去，哎，再一次啊
Very good, both of you. Well done.
魁地球，这是魁地球，这不是魁地球。
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
看有没有记录点，然后我去打一下魔物好了。
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Ouagadougou.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
Wow.
So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
You'd be using it on clothes.
A word, if you would.
You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
瓦嘎杜，生命值加20。
Accio, Revelio, Levioso.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
瓦嘎杜，瓦嘎杜，来，我先看一下到底有没有。到底有没有更新？瓦嘎杜，瓦嘎杜，这是宝箱。
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
瓦嘎杜，
Accio,
瓦嘎斗。我在另外一边在看魔物有没有更新什么。超级吸睛，可爱穿搭，双凶来袭，明月下的白燕，如韦陀天般奔驰。韦陀天沙尘穿搭差不多啊，不是今天吗？没有吗？哦，所以是明天哦。好险我还没有开，所以是明天呢。 里宝箱是在哪里
Something so peaceful about tending to magical plants.
Revelio.
There being a notable exception.
Handy resource indeed. Your
And the Minister for Magic was Albert Booth. It was Albert Booth.
Revelio. Accio.
复付钱
Levioso.
Stop it, Peeves.
飘
You'll
起
get us
来
in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Pete to smash. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a
哦，这个就是
You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus.
Levioso.
It was a boot and it wasn't black, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
什么意思啊？52四问号。所以它这是单问号，它这是单问号，50312，这是什么意思啊？问号。这有单问号，但是没有双问号，没有双问号，所以要求双问号吗？3跟5 4跟12 50双的问号，不太懂他的意思。5变12 4 3。
Levioso. Revelio.
撸猫。每个都是哦。来啊，蚊子你来啊！哦，这边也有哎，什么意思啊？这到底是什么意思啊
Revelio.
这有双问号。哦，这里有双问号跟人头马。
Revelio.
$2、4、6、8、10，总共有10个数字。他写了12是什么意思？我是要改图案还是改什么？我都不太懂，他明白。
Rumor has it there's an abandoned manor near Bargain.
I wouldn't bother yourself about that. If I...
晚点再来解咯。
Revelio. Accio.
速速来，速速飘，速速丢啦。
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
都是这里哦，楼下吧。
Revelio. Lumos.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Lumos.
鲁马斯啊。
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
撸猫。撸猫，撸猫。
Revelio.
变形学教室。
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you can help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
There you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign you a first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio. This is the right area. Wonder where the flying page is. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Got it. Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
我以为这样就完了，没有，还有继续啊。哦，还有第三样啊。来了。
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
还有哦，没有了吧？对啊，去修复啦。
I trust the preliminary tasks were...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
一级啦。夜深人静了，3点半了，明天早上再继续玩。我先看能不能记录，那记录很困难呢，真见鬼了。 设定值吧。OK， 我学完变形学了。好了，明天再见吧，大家拜拜。